Going live now. Let's see what happens here. Guys, we're back. Part 2. And by part 2, I mean we happen to do a bonus live stream Yaaarny prop bet rail. We were here earlier today. Now we're back again. We're joined by somebody who I've chatted with in various forms of the world over the past year and a half or two or something like that. Jason Lavallee. Lavallee.
Yeah, it's a really good job at pronouncing my last name.
Was that not true? Is that not how it is?
It's no, it's pretty accurate. It's as close as you're gonna get.
Okay. Well, Jason, 2 plus 2 names ConstantColorUp, right?
Bikini Wax.
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Where does ConstantColorUp come from then? Why am I thinking?
Twitter and Full Tilt.
Oh, well, whatever. I'm changing the 2 plus 2 thread to Bikini Wax so people know. And then your poker star's name. That's not a secret, right?
No, status up.
Status up. All right. You've been getting into the streets lately. I've seen you've been battling at some of Yaaarny's tables.
Yeah, I mean I'm trying it out. You know, I like 2 cards. I figured, hey, why not add 2 other ones and see what happens.
So how have your results been lately?
Up and down. Pretty good overall win rate wise, but not as good at the higher stakes.
Oh. Is that why? You said you were playing? I think you told me yesterday you're playing 2-5 Zoom lately or something like that.
I played a shit ton of 2-5 Zoom over the past 2 months or so.
What are your thoughts on that?
I've been going on away from the table more than on the table, but pretty happy with the results overall.
Why don't you have an accent?
Because I spent half of my life in Minnesota.
Oh. So, dude, you told me you had a motherfucking accent.
I gave you on the live stream for that accent equity.
Damn it! You told me you had an accent, man. I've been thinking you had an accent for 2 years or something like that, man. A year and a half. Every time I talk to you,
You get leveled. It's unbelievable.
Every time I talk to you, I picture your voice in an accent. I swear to God.
Oh, that's ruined for you. I'm sorry.
I really do. Now, I don't know how many people we're going to get. Usually we get a couple hundred viewers live here, but this is a very impromptu random. Jason was talking to me. He said, I'm going to be drunk later. I want to come on the live stream. I'm like, okay. Should I pour some tequila or what? I got tequila here. I'm going to pour it.
Yeah, you definitely should.
All right, fine. Let me pour. Guys, if you have any comments, questions, feel free to leave them in the chat. This is live. Yeah, if you have any comments, questions, go ahead. Feel free to leave them in the chat. For me or Jason, it could be anything about life, about love, about happiness, about how Jason wins tournaments, because he's a professional tournament player as well. You play PLO, but you also are debatably very good at tournaments.
Debatably, yeah.
Debatably?
I guess most people would say debatably.
Debatably. Do you play
I think I'm fucking awesome, but it depends who you ask.
Here we go.
The opinion will vary between he's fucking terrible and he's the best ever. And I'm probably this way in the spectrum.
The best ever.
Fucking good, but not best ever.
I mean, I'm gonna vote best ever. So okay, so people that don't know who you are, you live in Canada. Obviously, you're wearing a backwards hat like Lafort does. All Canadians are. Greg Problems wears a backward hat when he came on too.
Almost as ripped as Lafort. Almost.
Let's see.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're sure. Let's see.
We're not close enough for me to do the whole shirts off on the live stream thing, but
that's okay.
One day we'll work towards it.
That's fine. We can definitely work towards there. All right. What's Jason's PokerStars ID? Well, they're gonna ask that a couple times. His PokerStars ID is status up.
Yes.
His real life ID is Jason Lavallee.
Wonderful.
Joey, server, what's up, man? Joey had a pretty proud moment last night. I was down -7. I said in the stream I wasn't quitting like Yorubu. 5 hours later, I was up 7 buy-ins. Did it for Yaaarny. Yo,
wait, did he flip for it if he's gonna do it for Yorubu?
He wasn't gonna quit like Yorubu. Do you remember Yorubu, right? Our resident quitter over here on PokerStars and 2 plus 2.
Yeah, I mean he never quits, right? Brazilians never give up. Wasn't that the thread?
I think that was the thread. I think the thread's kind of lost momentum ever since he gave up and went against his exact thread title. So.
God damn it.
I know, right? So what are you up to tonight, man? You're
I went to have dinner with my dad. As exciting as that sounds.
It's pretty fun.
Smoked a cigar.
Okay.
And had dinner with my grandparents after that, which involved a beer and no eating. And then I came back here to get on a live stream. That's how exciting my Friday night is tonight.
Shit, man, that ain't that exciting. Yo, that's not that exciting. You been playing a lot of W Coop?
I actually plan on grinding a lot of W coops, but I've been doing most of my work on PLO like the past 2 months, so I've just been putting in a lot of work on and off the tables. So I figured, hey, why bother with tournaments? I'm gonna grind all of the Sundays, though, like the bigger stuff, but not the weekly schedule. I have a hard time like doing the mix of both, where you're doing like, 2 different games at the same time.
Yeah.
So probably gonna be skipping the whole like playing a $200 freeze out and then fucking 3-4 tables of Zoom and then 5, 10, 10, 20 mixed in.
Do you find that when you are, say you're mixing in your regular schedule, you're playing PLO and you're also playing tournaments? I mean, I think you've played enough tournaments. This might not be the case, but do you find that you don't play as well when you're kind of doing something like that, or do you think it's better for you to focus on one game at a time?
I'd rather focus on one game at a time. I think that like tournaments can be a little bit more read-based, but a lot more robotic than PLO is. You get a lot more unique spots in PLO than you do in
for sure.
I like to have that full concentration going, and it's 2 different mindsets.
Yeah.
Like tournaments, I'm sitting there for hours and hours and just trying to stay sharp. Where for PLO, I'm just trying to put in an hour and a half or an hour straight and just play a really good poker.
Yeah.
But on all facets of the game, not only just like using the 20 big blind advantage.
Are you still a pretty aggressive player? I remember before you were on the more aggressive side. You enjoyed raising and 3-betting. I love that. That was enjoyable for me to watch or play against too.
I mean, I have been known for some pretty epic punts, but if someone's telling me a hand history of tournaments, like live tournaments, and they don't have like this epic punt story, then I just can never listen to the rest of their stories because they're not entertaining.
Do you get a lot of tournament stories from people? Well, is your circle of friends only tournament players?
It's a pretty, like, I've been around, like, for people who don't know me, I've been around poker for a pretty long time, I guess, relatively speaking, probably like around 8, 9 years, coming from a heads-up cash background and then going through pretty much every form of poker possible. So, I have a pretty weird, eclectic mix of friends in poker of every background, to answer your question.
Sorry, my keyboard broke while you were answering that question. Currently up 54. Last update we got on Yaaarny's 54 binds. We do have 4 tables up right now. Jason has them up too. If any interesting hands happen, we'll talk about them. Top left, we got... Yaaarny's not in the best games right now, guys. I'll tell you that right now. He's playing with Jeans and Ansky, who...
does Ansky ever sleep these days?
I don't know, dude. Guy's a fucking machine. I love him, man.
Yeah.
I think he just like lives in Playa del Carmen, lives with his girlfriend, and just plays poker all day long.
He's the man.
I know, he's crushing too. He is beasting. I've seen a couple graphs lately that were very, very sick from a couple various 10, 20 plus regulars, and unfortunately they say I can't show them on the live stream or talk about them, but I can mention that there's some people that are doing very, very well. And
can you say who's doing really bad?
Isildarone. Oh, Isildarone doing really well. Oh, Isildarone's one of them. I don't care, Isildarone. You're doing sick. Isildarone's sick. Isildarone tilts me. He shows me the sickest graphs ever. But who's doing really bad? Who's that guy? In PA.
Oh, yeah, the South American guy, right?
He think he's from Asia.
Oh yeah, that's the guy that he was saying that he puts in like a shit ton of volume, like closest to Nanoko or whatever.
Is that true?
I don't know. That's what one guy posted in the Yaaarny thread.
Oh, I think he said he's the best player in Asia.
Yeah.
And then I said LOL. And then he said he's down 80K this month.
And then he said LOL.
I said LOL. I was like, come on, it's not true. There's no fucking way this. NPA is not the best player in Asia. I'm sorry if you're listening to this. I mean, I don't know any other Asian people to like compare you to. I'm sorry.
Pretty good, right?
Who? Who?
Rui Kaio, whatever.
Oh, that was. I think he might have said second to him. Yeah. Second to him, 100%. Who we got?
What is he doing? Like, why isn't he in these games?
I don't know, man. I mean, I wonder that all the time. What are these people doing? Who knows what they're doing, man?
Probably in Macau, just making all the money.
Probably. Oh yeah, if you want to open up the chat, you can as well on your end. If you go to the link I sent you, there's chats in the right-hand side, so people might. Can I ask Jason a no-limit tournament question? Fuck, no. There are no tournament questions being asked here.
Yeah. Like if you want to get me booed off stage, you can do that shit. But
yeah, unfortunately, you can ask him a PLO question, but you cannot ask him a tournament question. We don't. For people that might be new to the live stream. And they might not know what's happening. This is a bet for Yaaarny. He's got to win 31 buy-ins at 5, 10, and above on PokerStars. He gets 31 days. He bet $100,000 to win $200,000, so $300,000 at the line. I've been live streaming these. I also do podcasts regularly on my YouTube channel with various people from the PLO world, a lot of high-stakes guys, and I also do another series called Poker Life. My upcoming guests next week are going to be tournament player Dan Smith, King Dan on Monday, and then on Thursday with Odd Odson, who plays
King motherfucking Dan.
I6 PLO. I'm excited for the King Dan, man. I'm excited to get a. He's like really heavy in the tournament streets, isn't he? Isn't he?
King Dan is like top 5 best people in poker. Like just like not good at poker. He is good at poker, obviously. Just like he's just a cool dude.
That's awesome.
Cool dude. He's gonna be awesome to have on the stream.
Who would you say are the other, like, off the top of your head, obviously, without putting too much thought in there? You say top 5. Who are the other people that you would compare to, like, kind of in that kind of group?
In the frame of just like overall awesome people.
Sure, let's do that.
Oh, that's a hard one to tap.
Okay, let's narrow it down somehow. Yeah, Server says there's no strat unless Jay Nandez. Jay Nandez loves talking strategy, dude. He loves coming out here and talking as much strategy as possible.
It's funny that you bring him up because I have a run it once login, not trying to plug it or anything because I don't give a shit. But I watched mostly Phil Galfon videos, that's pretty much it. And I was cooking earlier and I put on one of his videos out of like pure boredom because I watched everything. And then I turned it off after 10 minutes because I couldn't listen to it. Not because it was bad, because there was too much noise in the kitchen, but that's...
Oh, at his house? Or at your house?
At my house. No, there wasn't too much noise in his house.
He lives with like 6 people. There might have been, legitimately might have been cooking going on in his house, man.
I don't know.
He shares a place with 6 people in Switzerland.
I through it and I didn't see the rest, so I can't really have a verdict for how good his video actually was.
I think his, Gene's leaves that table. I think the podcast we did together and his live streams are definitely better than his videos probably, because he's got really good outlooks on most things in life.
But to come back to that question of like overall entertaining people to talk to and just awesome people.
Yes.
I would say French Dog and Matt Marafiati.
Two kid, you're on the opposite ends here with what you're saying.
No.
French Dog's old school from back in the day. From back, me and him used to play a lot of No Limit Full Ring back in the day, like when I first started years ago.
That's the man.
ADZ124. I mean, I personally don't have anything negative to say about him, but obviously in the community, you obviously hear things that are not the most positive, of course. But
from an entertainment standpoint, doesn't get better than that.
Yeah, that's pretty true. Is Yaaarny done? Yaaarny might be quitting, but we're gonna stream for a little while here because we can't get rid of this yet. We'll just take questions and talk about the bet. So, oh yeah, I'm also gonna do one with Greg Merson, Greggy, former WSOP champion, Greggy.
Greggy the OG.
Greggy's an OG, man. We used to bat a lot back in the day. I'm pretty sure he used to pwn me up, unfortunately though. So, back in the day at 6 max, no limit, long time ago. Yeah. Have you been playing with Yaaarny at all throughout this bet?
Yeah.
Thoughts?
In some 10-20 hands, he did the Yaaarny thing, where he, either flops nuts or runs above E80.
Yeah. So it's, Joey, you should get Ansky to do a cooking video for poker players. How to make
Seriously, I would watch that shit for sure. Ansky is like probably the most, decent cook out there, right? For poker players.
Well, that's what he had him on a podcast, and he said that I was like, well, what's one of your biggest passions outside of?
No, but he went to cooking school.
Look like ADZ with this comb over. Shut the fuck up. That's a bannable offense matter. Let me put this hair up a bit. I'm not gonna look like 80 fucking Z. Get out of here, man. I mean, whatever. He's just short. Not the worst guy. It's kind of interesting.
Look at you all insecure and shit.
Yeah, I'm so insecure. I'm the most insecure person I know. Nice hair, man. Yeah. Very cool. You should style your hair, man. You need some product or what? You need some tips?
Maybe.
You need to make a hair tutorial for you. I have one on Vine. I think show you how to do your hair if you want. Wouldn't mind helping you out. I thought I was gonna move to New Jersey and battle Merson in the No Limit Streets. I don't think so. How many times a day do you stream? I only stream usually one, but man, Jason was like, we gotta hop in here, man. He said he was feeling aggro. You don't sound aggro though. You don't sound too aggro, man.
I mean, there's nothing to talk about outside of like Yaaarny sitting out like a little bitch, being down 50 buy-ins, right?
That's true. His last update, we had 54 buy-ins. Oh, nope, we just got one from him now. 61, Poppy, need a break.
It'll be so awesome when he hits like 100 and he's like 180 over easy.
Hey, he's probably like...
Alexo is just gonna lose his shit on 2+2.
Alexo?
Yeah.
Is that your boy? Is that like you a fan of Alexo?
No, not even. I'm just like I'm a fan of anti-heroes. Like the people that just like hate the system and just say fuck you, try to troll people. I find that shit entertaining, and I appreciate his banter. I don't even know who he is actually.
Yeah, you don't even know who he is. Oh, question. Yeah, what time am I over here? I'm 9:50. One of the big topics on the stream lately has been the idea of big girl grinding. Now, I know you may or may not be active in the women's streets. Are you a fan of the big girl grind? 160 or below, gotta go. Are you a fan of that?
Am I a fan of the above 160 or like am I cherry picking? Like, let's face it, like 160. If you're considering 160, you're not in the same game that I'm playing. Like,
we're playing a more advanced game than you.
No, yeah, you guys are obviously like more, have a looser range. I'm a little bit more picky, which isn't bad or good or whatever.
Yeah, we got love for big girls on the live stream. Listen.
I mean, I don't hate, like they need love and I ain't giving it to them, so you guys gotta like compensate for that shit.
That's all good, man. That's all good. That's fine with me. One of my biggest poker crushes, I think she used to be a big girl. I don't know if she's a big girl anymore, though. You know who I'm talking about?
Who?
I don't know if she's a big girl anymore, though. A net 15, man.
No, she's like tiny now.
Oh, fuck that. I'm out, man. I got nothing to do with her then. 160 or below, gotta go, man.
It's funny that you bring her up, because like one of the first times I played PLO, I was playing tournaments, and we used to talk back then, I don't know, like through like random mutual friends, and we played heads up PLO for fun. And it's kind of funny because like to think about it now, like we were just trying out PLO, we're playing 5-10 heads up, like it's kind of retarded, but.
And how did it go? She plays PLO. That's attractive to me.
I actually don't remember like at all how it went. I assumed that I don't know, probably won. You don't.
So you have no GTO strat for big girls, for big girl grinding.
No, not at all. Like I'm not. I feel like I have enough like GTO approaches for the rest of my life that for girls I can be super exploitive. Like I have no issue with that.
It's interesting. I'm happy to hear you can admit that about yourself.
Exploit the fuck out of me. I'll be the fish in the game.
Well, we are all about GTO here. When everything we do, when it comes to commenting, we run sims on everything. So if we meet a girl, we're running sims. We're plugging women ranges in constantly on here, man. This is what we do on here.
That Stars Rig shit. They just go off on people. Off on dad on the ground for no reason. I fucking hate you, dude.
Dude, reg problems.
Myself, but like I really fucking hate you.
Reg problems was on earlier today, and I blamed him for someone's death. So I mean, it didn't go very well.
Oh no, I mean he definitely deserves that blame though. Just karma coming back to him. No.
Like, I mean, I don't want to talk about it again, but no, I actually knew someone that died, and I blamed it. I think he might be somewhat responsible somehow. So I don't want to. Kind of depressing when you bring it up like that, but let's get to some more fun things. Hola, Poppies. What's up, Phil? Who do we got here? How could Jason not be on the big girl grind? It's like moon bounce.
I don't know. Maybe it's like I haven't been introduced to it yet, so I don't know like what I'm missing out on. But
well, I mean, when I see you in person, that's fine. We can take a trip.
What trip is this? This sounds like sketchy.
I
don't know if I want to take this trip, dude.
I know a country where 160 or above and get you some love, man. Do Do you happen to freestyle at all by any chance?
Oh, freestyle rap?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Oh, well, you got us excited. We love freestyle. We have freestyle battles. Anyone that comes on. We also have dance offs if you want to have a dance
Shut
off.
up. Does this actually happen?
Yeah, this happens. Yeah.
Wait. Okay. So you guys should get like someone to battle Thesaurus. We could get him on here for sure.
Is he? Well, we want people we fucking know here. We don't want people we don't know.
He's like one of the best battle rappers. He loves poker.
Thesaurus?
What you don't know anything about battle rap, do you?
I don't know what that even means. Is this a poker player named Thesaurus? We're very amateur battlers right here. We're not LaFort. We don't practice GTO and we battle rap here.
Wow. So you're saying you apply GTO to everything except battle rap? That sounds super flawed.
Yeah. You make a fair point. Maybe I need to think about it a bit more. Oh, this just happened. What happened? Oh my god. Tyler McKendry. Walmart is a great place to. No. We try to get like high. We try to get not like Walmart big girls, but more like a little bit higher quality big girls. Oh, where did my phone go? I'm so excited. Oh, okay. Don't forget the dick off. No, we're not gonna. He's not a reg enough to have a dick off with yet.
What's the dick off exactly? Is that a dick measuring contest?
That's where we go take out our dicks in the live stream and people judge who's got the bigger and better cock.
Wow.
Yeah.
How's it judged?
Yeah, I don't really know. We haven't actually had one yet.
GTO standpoint, right?
Yeah, we haven't actually had one yet. Thesaurus, this guy plays poker?
Yeah.
He's a battle rapper? This guy's gonna fuck me up.
Dude, he's like one of the best. He won like everything.
And he plays poker? What does he play?
He plays live. And he plays like on American sites because he can't play anywhere else.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's the shit though.
Yeah, I want to get this guy in the podcast. Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, he's like he'd be a fucking super cool guy to have on the podcast actually.
Who's Assassinato?
Some online tournament guy.
Oh, okay. Who won the battle rap between these two?
I don't know.
Oh, I saw it on his Twitter, so I was looking at it. Who else we got out here? My boy Daniel Morales, welcome back. How big is... Whoa, chill. Chill.
How big is the... Oh, whoa, chill.
Chill. Chill, man, chill. Bamboo Shack, buy-ins. 61 buy-ins, guys. 61. Yaaarny. All the Europeans might be asleep now. The only degenerate Europeans are asleep right now. Quattro, Ianku, Jason.
Where's that Isildur blood, where they just stay up for like 36 hours?
Oh, there's definitely some degens in here that stay up that long. But normally right now, it's kind of like 10 p.m. American time. I can't believe Yaaarny quit, man. We're going to have to get you back on here when Yaaarny's playing one time.
Yeah.
Get you in the booth when you're not, If you have a live stream every 5 minutes, is it a new live stream? Good point. Is he on YouTube? I want to check this guy out. Yeah, so I'll retweet it. Or server, just go to my Twitter, and Jason's Twitter handle is on my thing, at ConstantColorUp, and he just tweeted to the guy, so... Yeah.
Yeah. His battle against Pat Stay is really good.
What's the person's name?
I'll link it in the chat.
Okay. Or you might be able to link it in chat. Just link it on Twitter and I'll retweet it. Or I'll favorite it or something. Yeah, do you think Yaaarny can still make 60 when I'm back in Vegas for sure? He said when he's back in Vegas for sure.
Do I think he can still make it?
Yeah, I think Yaaarny can still make it. So we're at 61 buy-ins. We got about 3 or 4 days left. I'm not sure how it exactly works, but
like it really depends how the games form around them. Like if they actually get the anti-tables going and everybody's buying in deep, and he doesn't mind pushing his variance a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like obviously it's doable. The question is like, is he willing to take the? He has to push the envelope at this point, especially if he's at 61. What, 3 days remaining?
8, 9, 10. It might be 4, honestly. I'm not quite sure. It's 3 or 4.
I think at this point, like you almost only have to sit deep tables and just hope that the games run around you. And it sucks because like even though he has he has that clause where he didn't want people to have action against him and play in his games.
Yeah, it's happening now.
Yeah, like the games have been dying down towards the end of the bet. I don't know if you realize like how like the 10-20 hasn't ran that much.
Well, that's because he was playing a lot more tables at once to start, and he was also battling anybody at deep. So a lot of those deep tables were running around him. So at the beginning there were 7, 8 deep tables going, but he was the spot. So when he sat out, everyone else sat out.
Which is kind of funny because I was talking about Alexo earlier and about him being the anti-hero, but him actually playing Alexo heads up, since Alexo doesn't mind buying in 250 big blinds deep, is really beneficial to him because Alexo has, probably one of the widest 4-betting ranges amongst regs heads up that you can play against. So if you want to really push that edge, it's one of the best spots you can get. Like he might not even be plus EV playing him heads up, but it's also a good edge if he's just trying to gamble and get there.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting his approach. I think at this point he's so probably burnt out. Like, we're 27, 28.
Yeah, this is like I can't even like people are posting hands and like criticizing some plays, and like when you're putting in that much volume, like I personally, I can think what I think about his game and how good he is to issue that challenge, but it doesn't change anything from the fact that he's also putting in an insane amount of volume.
Yeah.
During 1 month with crazy pressure, and obviously during those time spans you're gonna have lack of focus at some point, make some mistakes in hands. Like I have a hard time playing 1 hour without doing something retarded. I can't even imagine playing 150,000 hands.
Well, I think what's happened now is that he probably has gone through a bunch of different strategies. To this point, he probably can't even formulate a new strategy. Now it's just like, because you're so burnt out, you've tried all these things, it's not worked, you've swung so much,
His strategy has always been the best, though. It's like, hey...
Well, he adjusted it a few times.
Ball 3-bet, and then hit the board.
I mean, that's true.
It's the fucking best strategy in PLO, though. Just wreck that board, son.
Well, his actual strategy in terms of when it comes to game selecting changed a bit.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why he hopped in those heads-up games, though. It didn't make sense. He had such a good lead on the 6-max games. And he wasn't playing anybody soft when he was playing heads up. Like,
yeah. Well, that's kind of what he said. What he said initially when I was talking to him, he said that he was going to stop playing all the good players heads up and 165.
I mean, when you're table starting, it's fine. Like you play like the 40 hands or whatever and see if something starts. But if you're just sitting there and hammering out a 5-hour session heads up against someone like you're 9 tabling and you're 3 tabling Alexo, like you're Yaaarny, you're punting, like
yeah,
that's the fucking bottom line. Hate to break it to you.
I mean, that's probably why we've seen, but at the same time, it's like, how are those games going to get started if he doesn't start them? Because they're not starting if he's not starting them. So it's like he kind of has to get in there and battle for a bit of time to get the games going before. It's kind of like
Yeah, that's definitely a challenge, though. I didn't think about, like, when you make a bet like that to actually get the games to play in. Like, that's one of the problems you probably don't think about when you start a bet like that.
Yeah. Well, I think he thought, I mean, I'm surprised. When it started, there was so much action running, and now I really think it's because he was the one keeping the tables going. That's why it's not going on right now. But, man, it's going to be tough. It's going to be...
That Zoom pool is, like, crazy. You go back, like, a week ago, it's, like, 28 players at 10-20. Like,
would you see the 25-50 one? It was 46 people in it.
What?
Yeah, dude, it was sick. We were streaming that night, and there was 46, 47 people in the 25-50 pool.
That's retarded. It's like, it's one of those things that I was talking to a few regs about, like, the Zoom pools at higher stakes and how sometimes the game doesn't, like, the pool doesn't have to be good, but once it reaches a certain amount of players, people just jump in. Like,
yeah.
they don't care anymore. It's just like, if it's running, it has to be good. There's tons of players. Like, people don't think rationally at that point, because, like, once it's past, like, 12 players at 10-20, the game's good. Like, it's just...
Well,
common sense.
that kind of actually gives more like of a reason for it all to be Zoom in a way, because obviously I'm not for Zoom. Star, if you're watching next, I fucking hate. I don't want all the games to be Zoom, but at the same time, when you do look what happens when it reaches like 10 or 7 or 8, it does kind of just start building and building from there. You know, it might actually be more of an argument for it to be.
Yeah, I think I mean, in theory, the Zoom idea is awesome. In practice, we're not actually sure how recreational players perceive Zoom versus normal tables.
Yeah.
Which is, the main problem is like most of the people advocating change are actually the professionals and not the recreational players. So how do you cater towards recreational players? Yeah, that's a challenge in itself.
Yeah.
Which is hard to attack. But I mean, personally, I didn't like Zoom at first. I'm kind of getting used to it now. I kind of like the pace of the game and the fact that you have like that player pool that you can sort of recognize. So people talking about table dynamics and stuff like that still do exist, especially once you move to higher stakes. It's an interesting debate that I'm still not sure which. I see like the pros and cons of both sides, and I'm not sure which are best at that point.
Well, there was the thread just started in the 2+2 high stakes PLO forum where something about taking away Zoom from the deep tables at 25-50 and also adding in potentially mid-stakes anti-Zoom tables. And I replied that I think it's kind of ridiculous to try to want to add more Zoom to mid-stakes and kind of in a way kill any 5-10, 3-6, or 2-4 that runs. Now it just becomes all Zoom pretty much at those stakes.
Yeah, like the 3-6 and the 5-10 that I've seen recently have been completely shit games recently. Like,
so all those you think all those people are already playing Zoom anyway?
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, let's face it, like the softer games, the softer regs are playing the Zoom pool, so I'll pay the higher rate to play against them versus like the 3-6 and 5-10 games that are running now. There's the occasional fish that will play them, but in most cases, they're all hopping in the Zoom. So
yeah, fucking Zoom. Zoom's taking over the world, man. Who's this guy? What's a good? All right, man. I wanted to block somebody so bad, and I'm thankful for giving me a person to block. Jesus Christ, fucking retards. I got a big ban hammer in this chat. I moderate this shit to the T.
He gets ban hammer in the game.
I get. Ankush says you look so serious, Jason.
I'll tell Ankush he looks brown.
He looks brown. You think so? Had to type something. Zoom kills edges. Debatably, Zoom kills a bigger edge, but it doesn't kill an edge. You still keep an edge, but it's just debatably smaller edge. Debatably, I suppose.
You're also trying to quantify the edge of scripters versus Zoom.
Very true.
Which is if you're not scripting yourself, you're kind of impeding yourself and having worse games than you would have in Zoom, even with a higher rate. So.
Very true.
If scripting was completely eliminated, I'd be fine with not having Zoom at all stakes. Personally, just me being my own selfish person, but.
Well, I don't think Stars has any intention to remove seat scripts, so I mean, I'd like to debate it, talk about it, but they said they're not removing it, unfortunately. So 3 days, 13 hours left in the bet. Holy shit, there's only 3 days left? Fuck.
Better start betting and.
Fuck, dude. Not
betting and 3 betting and 4 betting.
Not looking good, man. Not looking good. I mean, at one point do you think that you just kind of book? I mean, he's clearly he got second in the scoop for like 70K or something like that. He's been.
Speaking of scoops, you're talking about like outsourcing to the MTT community. You got Ankush in the chat right now, who just won a fucking W coup for like 500K or some shit.
What's his screen name?
Pistons 87.
Oh, Pistons. Yeah, we were watching that one. The 10K W coup made it. Yeah, we were watching that one, and then after that, Yaaarny made a final table of a W coup, and he got second in it. Wow. So we were railing the Pistons one where he got heads up with Viceroy or some shit like that.
or some shit like
I
that.
don't know.
You sound ready for ESPN, bro.
Dude, I don't know the fucking guy's screen name, okay? I know Pistons because Pistons been around the block for a long time, man. The kid's been on the streets, but I didn't know this other fucking guy, you know? I don't...
He tries to run them streets. Even when he has 2 cards, he plays
He snap call with King 8 suited. That was amazing. He, like, snapped the first hand after the deal.
I'm not even surprised, dude.
Snap calls King... We're like, wait, did he misclick? What the fuck just happened there? He, like,
No.
instantly calls.
Just trying to get you.
I know, we love that guy. That was our new favorite guy after that, dude. Fuck, man. That was amazing. Yaaarny better not sleep till Monday. Yaaarny's...
If you're Yaaarny right now, okay, Joe, you're Yaaarny right now.
Right.
You're down 39 buy-ins off your bet.
Correct.
Which you put in a significant percentage of your net worth into.
Debatably.
What do?
Sleep till the games are better. Only play during peak games. Never play right now. Always be sleeping right now.
More interesting. What drugs do you go get? I'm not asking if you get drugs.
No, I'm getting drugs for sure.
Well, which ones?
Well, I know I personally know people that have Adderall or Adderall-like things. I'm getting Adderall. I'm getting a lot of it, and I'm pushing myself to the edge. And
There you go.
And if Adderall's not available, I'm obviously
you should probably offer your degenerate coaching to Yaaarny for a significant fee. Of maybe like he can pay you in hugs and selfies.
I'm gonna message him right now and ask him if he wants Adderall. I mean, I assume he has it already, but I know a couple people have said, tell him if he wants it, I'll give it to him. So I said, okay. Wong Su, Joey's looking jack, man. It's probably the light, man. I don't think I'm actually that big. Let's see. I don't think I'm that big. It's the light, man. It's the light. James says, it encourages fun players to play tighter because they get a new hand instantly as well as tilting regs, semi-regs doing the same. True.
This guy said, give this guy a PUA handbook.
Who needs a PUA handbook? I know they're not talking about a kid. The Slayer, Jason over here.
Hey, wait, I have the PUA handbook. Be right back.
Is that true? I think you might really have a PUA handbook. Ankush said he knew it was coming. Where's the math for that? I mean, that's true. I got to think about putting that into my Sims. If you know it's coming, that definitely counts for something.
I can't find the right book.
Is there GTO for proper if you know it, you're going to win a hand? So you call with King 8 suited on a 3-way where the first place is $700 and some thousand.
It's called Brown Magic, dude.
Is that true? Is it like a racist thing or what?
I actually promised myself that I wasn't going to say anything racist on the live stream, so I'm going to just...
Take that back. You take it back, kid. All right, it's fine. You can sniff the ER addies, by the way. What's that mean? I can't believe he called King 8 suited. What a fucking psychopath this guy is. This guy, does he play PLO? Why doesn't he play? He'd love PLO if he calls all of King 8 suited.
I'm telling you, he already plays Hold'em like he's playing PLO. You can't bring him to PLO.
Why doesn't he just play PLO? I don't get it.
He'll be the post-flop, like, genius or a generation.
So why wouldn't he play? He...
My dog.
Oh, hello, dog. Do you live by yourself there?
Yeah.
Rim job, thumbs up or thumbs down? This is a fucking weird guy. That was the most YOLO call ever. Yeah, that was pretty YOLO. I mean...
You guys are just encouraging him at this point.
We want him to keep calling. He's deep. Every time we look at a W coop, he's like deep in it. It doesn't make sense.
Oh, a funny story about Ankush.
Sure.
Last season of the EPT, the first event was Barcelona, and they give out the awards for the season before. And they were giving out, like, I don't know, 8 different awards. And one of them was Heads Up Player of the Year, which Ankush won, but he was still in a tournament. So I was at the Stars party, and I was drunk, and I went on stage and accepted it. You know, thanking all my fans and loyal supporters of my Middle Eastern heritage and all that stuff. Everybody was really confused, to be honest. Lee Jones really shook my hand really hard and took away my mic.
Oh.
Pissed me off. Hey, Lee Jones gotta do what he's gotta do.
Hey, Joey, get ADZ124 on a podcast. It'll blow your rating.
I'm gonna hook up every single one of your next guests. Yeah, you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
ADZ, that'd be pretty epic, though. That would be kind of. I mean, I got nothing wrong with ADZ, man. It's fine. Get him on podcast. Why not, man? We can get the kid in the. We can get him out here. Who was I messaging? I can't remember what I was. I was just doing something, but I forgot what I was doing. Goddamn live stream. I was talking about Wong Sue talking about his cheating girlfriend.
What?
Wait, what? Bonus stream. Yes, feeling pumped. Like I just found a big girl's fun spot. Yo, we love the big girls around here, man. We really do.
I don't know, man. Still not on board. Still not convinced.
What do you go for a lot of skinny girls, like poker player girls or something like that, or what?
Yeah, fuck you.
Kid, I mean you're a resident expert on here.
I don't have like a particular body weight type, but I'd say like somewhere from skinny to average.
Skinny to average. Do you find there's a lot of women out there to meet as a tournament poker player?
Not really.
No.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, there's not a lot of girls that play poker. There's a lot of guys. And yeah.
Interesting, buddy. Interesting. So if I hopped in the tournament streets for a year just to kind of grind around, check the girls out, you think it wouldn't be worth it, huh? Oh my fucking god. Sorry guys, no one's gonna know what's happening right now. Except, no, there's gonna be a couple people that listen to earlier live streams that know what's happening right now. But unfortunately, most of you guys aren't gonna get it. So it's okay. Me and Jason understand it. Lauren Kling is too small. She gotta go. ADZ with Lauren Kling would be epic.
Wait, weren't they dating?
For a very long time, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was right.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't you have her on the podcast?
I had her on a podcast, yes.
How did that go? I didn't see that one.
I mean, whatever. It was whatever, man. It was whatever.
Yeah?
Not my least favorite, not my most favorite.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. Was it like some... Give me like cliff notes. Like, give me like the top 5 things that happened while she was there.
She was pretty politically correct during it. She wasn't very controversial. She just kind of said all the things you'd expect somebody to say.
Oh, just like me, right? Super politically correct.
No, definitely not. No shit. No. Hello again, Poppies. What's up, Cayenne? Big girl's favorite thing about sex is the... Sick. The hell? Cream pie? What's that? Russell, what's
you
that?
get some fucked up shit on your live stream.
Dude, we get the best comments, man. These are all regs in here today, right now. Luckily. Or most of the people are regs in here right now.
Things too small, she gotta go.
160 or below gotta go. Lavallee is Fos Anaconda, his theme song. You like the big asses?
Yeah, but they still have to have that body type where, like, if they were 160 and they get like 40 in the butt, then it's fine by me.
Matt Campbell says it was pretty bad. Yeah, she was nice to look at. You know,
I'm not actually sure. I would probably like fast forward through it, but I assume it's probably somewhat cringeworthy, right?
No, it's just like, I mean, some are boring, some are fun, some are you learn something, some inspire you, some entertain you, some...
Come on, nobody comes to your live stream to learn something. That's the dumbest shit I've
heard.
Oh,
they learn so much. You get some of these people in here. When he had Go Muck Yourself on the other day, we learned a lot from him. He was an inspiring motherfucking guy, man.
Man, I met Go Muck Yourself like 4 years ago in Barcelona too.
That was an inspire. I was inspired talking to him during the fucking live stream. Okay, I was.
Man too.
What?
Go Muck Yourself's the man.
I know he's definitely the man.
Chris Sparks, right?
Yeah, Chris Sparks. Yep. Yeah, I had him on. Talked to Lottie.
Lottie is just OG.
Yeah, Lottie's a fucking beast. Lavallee likes black. You might like black. You like black guys?
Yeah, not into black guys.
No. Nah, yeah, we're not into black guys around here. You got your black belt?
No black belt either.
No black belt?
Currently have a brown belt on.
Black belt would be when you hook with a black girl.
Oh, yeah, definitely have a belt.
You have a black belt.
Yeah.
I'm a very accomplished black belt player myself as well. So.
I'm not accomplished actually. I'd consider myself a novice black belt.
Ooh. You got some...
not quite like in intermediate, but heading towards that direction.
No, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Well, we know there's one particular person comes on the stream a lot who loves his.
I thought you were about to say who's.
What do you think I was gonna say?
Okay, go on.
What do you think I was gonna say?
No. I remember the promise I made myself before coming on here.
Oh, race. Ooh. Okay. Good idea. Nice stopping yourself there. Sean says we learn everything but PLO strategy. Lots of life advice and new perspectives. That's true. We literally talk absolutely zero strategy about PLO on here. We barely talk about PLO on here. Like when we have Lottie on, we don't talk any PLO. I don't even know what me and Lottie talked about. We talked about everything but PLO. Yeah, the most important PLO concept, reverse blockers. That's obviously one thing we talk about pretty often, though.
Reverse blockers are the shit. I actually use reverse blockers in my reasoning.
That's what I'm fucking saying. Reverse blockers are a thing. You know what? Your friend Ankush uses reverse blockers when he snap called King 8 suited. He had reverse blockers to Ace King. He had reverse blockers to Kings.
Freak, brother.
He thought he had a hand like a 6-7 suited or like a Queen 10 type hand, and he decided to call with a king.
I love how you say he had a hand like 6-7 suited.
Yeah, he had like 6-7 suited. He had king. He had reverse blockers of 6-7 suited. He probably thought it was more likely his opponent had a hand like 6-7. So he did some quick numbers. He ran some quick GTO simulations, and he realized it's a good easy call. I can respect that. I respect the play from him. It's a good fucking play. Nice hand, man. King 8 fucking suited.
How come we don't have any Yaaarny games to sweat, anyways?
The kid said he needs a break. I told Yaaarny that, oh my god, this isn't looking good.
He's sitting in it right now.
He said, can I get it Malta? Will it make me play like a psycho? For Adderall. He said, last couple days I could do with it. Might try a Lex 60-hour session. Oh, for fuck's sake. Please don't try a Lex 60-hour session. Please don't try a Razzie 60-hour session. Please don't do that. Please don't do a 60-hour fucking. Oh my god.
Tell him to do it. Call him a pussy.
I'm not calling Yaaarny. Yaaarny's not a pussy.
Your job is to take sides. Your job is to stir shit up.
No, my job. Yaaarny is my fucking guy. That's my man.
No.
Your
guy is the PLO community. For that to happen, you have to stir shit up.
You think we should do a 60-hour live stream if Yaaarny plays 60 hours?
I mean, I'm down for that. If we all start 6-handed tables, everybody drops the rest of the action against Yaaarny.
Like a little Guy La Liberté type thing situation, huh?
Yeah, it'd be sick.
That makes sense.
We could probably high-five each other every time someone wins a hand, too.
Get you guys in together in the same room sort of thing?
We
little
can
raptor.
all have this Skype chat right now, and every time one of us wins a hand, you can move like our head so we can high-five each other in the live stream like this. Well.
You could try that. I mean, okay. Joey, am I on Tinder? I made a Tinder today. I put in the about me, big girls. I'm only into big girls.
No love lying. For the. Put that shit on Twitter.
I did put it on Twitter. Look at my Twitter. Twitter. It's on there right now. It's the second photo. I'm only into big girls about Joe. That's what it says. Tim said, yeah, Daniel, blind versus blind. The guy shoved all in small blind. He called with King 8 suited.
It's suited. Like, I don't know what you want from me.
David says reverse blockers are a real thing in BGG, GTO strat. Very true. Very true. What was the Yaaarny bet? He's got to make 100 buy-ins in 31 days at 5, 10, 10, 20, 25, 50, or 50, 100.
If you're tuning into this podcast 28 days and you don't know what the bet is, like, you're just fucked, dude. Stop answering this shit.
Your boy asked that question, man.
Ankush, like, get with the fucking program, man.
Wait, Yaaarny's back on the waitlist? What a sick degenerate he is. I love Yaaarny so much, dude.
Me too.
There's no games running. He's back in. Man, I love Yaaarny. I love Yaaarny. He's got a big...
Man, that was really trolly, though, to listen to your podcast in the background when I'm losing all-ins to him and listening to the song. Like,
that was awesome, dude.
I can't, like, I don't know how people deal with that. Like, you're playing an all-in pot against someone, he wins, okay, whatever. Like, I'm playing, a lot of hands, but then you hear his song in the back of your head going, Yaaarny, Yaaarny.
Yeah, that was yeah, that was funny. You were commenting while you were losing. I was like,
I wrote fuck you after that.
I know, it was awesome. Joey, hit up some Tinder girls right now live. I'm not actually gonna use Tinder probably, man. My ex-girlfriend's probably watching this. I got love for her. Babe, what's up?
How big was she?
She was not very big.
Cut.
Nah.
Not big enough.
Odson Ben 86 playing 200 400 right now. Is that true? Where do you see that? No, they're not playing.
Ben's the fucking man.
By sitting out. Come on, Ben Hillstrip.
Alright, who's better, Ben or Odd Odson?
Some would say, most would say Ben 86.
Okay, and what would you say?
I don't know. I don't have enough. I can't form an opinion on that.
What do you mean you can't form an opinion? Everybody has an opinion, a hunch or something. Even if it's based off of nothing.
Ben 86.
What does your dick say?
What is my heart? Let me exercise my dick real quick.
I didn't say hard dick. Don't
my heart. My heart. What does my heart say?
Okay, what is your...
My heart. My motherfucking heart, not my dick.
I guess I got gay on you.
I know, pause. Okay, that's fine. But Ben 86.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind of beast. Did you have Lot Nice on the podcast? I did not have Lot Nice on the podcast. Yaaarny's back. Oh shit. Okay, hop in the streets. Oh, he sat out again. What the hell's happening here? What the fuck is going on here?
I'd be looking for drugs.
He might be. He's fiending right now, man. We got you, man. But yes, most girls look for money. Do girls like, would women like Daniel Negreanu for his money? Is he tall? Is he a tall guy?
No.
No?
Talks a lot, though.
Well, that might be why. I mean, women like a guy who can talk, has a little bit of confidence. He might have a little bit of confidence to him. So, I could see him. Didn't he date Amanda Leatherman? She's like really sexy.
Yes and no.
What?
I mean, he did date her, but she's kind of sexy in like a crack baby kind of way.
Oh, what does that mean?
I don't know.
I know a lot of girls that are sexy in a crack baby kind of way.
I don't know. She kind of looks like worn out.
Well, I've never seen her in person. Obviously, you know.
Yeah.
Dance off. Yeah, you want to have a dance off? Can you dance? You gotta dance. You go out all the time. All you're doing is getting drunk and dancing. And you like raging too. We've talked.
What kind of music do you want to have a dance off to?
We can put anything on. What do you want? What do you listen to?
I don't know if it's better to like put it on you for the music choice, so I get the like, I get an edge. What side did you bet? I didn't bet any side.
Daniel has a ton of confidence, yo. I agree. Daniel does have a ton of confidence. Just imagine if Daniel looked like me. He'd be a 120 million big blind per 100 winner, man. If he looked slightly different, and maybe was a bit taller. Can we talk drug stories on here?
Yeah.
You were gonna tell a story after I was talking about ketamine. What are you gonna tell? You said you have a story for when you get drunk.
I don't know. I'm trying to think about which one.
Oh, how many stories? Oh, you have a lot. I forgot. You have a lot of stories. I'm gonna get some fruit real quick, and then I'll be back in a sec.
Alright.
I gotta get some fruit. Been crushing the blueberries lately. Justin, all right, Van, shut the fuck up, dude. Stop making new accounts. Get out of here, man. Daniel, I saw Daniel Negreanu was talking about doing that bet. I don't think he's gonna do that bet. I think there's like a less than 10% chance that bet happens. He's talking about doing it over a year or two. There's just no way that's actually gonna happen, man. Negreanu. He just found out what a HUD was. I mean, he might have been serious. You never know. How much did Negreanu's hair plugs cost? It looks good on him, though. His new hair looks good. I would probably get hair plugs, too, if I needed to get hair plugs. I probably will at some point. I feel like my hair's falling out. Jason, what's your favorite tourney to play?
I'm back. What?
We were talking about the Daniel Negreanu prep bet thing.
Oh, that thing's ridiculous.
I know, dude. Did you read the updated thing on it? Like, it was over a year time span or something? 50,000 hands in a year?
Yeah. 50,000 hands in a year. Like, how ridiculous is that?
I have no idea.
I played the entire live schedule last year, and I still managed to put in 400,000 hands online.
That's what I'm saying.
Tournaments.
50,000 hands in a year. So much fruit. Why? I ate a lot of fruit, vegetables, and chicken, and steak, and that's it. And pizza, obviously, because pizza's just unhealthy as fuck. Oh yeah, drug story. Give us a drug story.
I don't know where. Like, I usually go at drug stories on like tangents of like what other people say. They're like, "Hey, I have this drug story involving so and so," and I'm like, "Hey, me too."
Have you ever done K?
No, I've never done. Actually, the only time I've witnessed people like it's not really popular in Montreal. We don't really. I've never witnessed anybody taking it outside of one time I was walking home at like 4 in the morning, and there was this guy that was at a bus stop, and I asked him for directions because I was really smashed, and he told me he was gonna go ask his friend, and he ran across the street, brought his friend over, and his friend was playing like a pan flute. And they're like, "We just did ketamine," and then they
Weird.
ran away. And that
Yep.
was my only.
Yeah, not the best setting for ketamine, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was my only ketamine story, which is pretty disappointing. But the pan flute was a nice touch, I must admit. If you're gonna be like doing hard drugs on the street, in the middle of downtown, have a pan flute.
I'm not even sure how you do it. I kind of want to try that. Unfortunately, I mean,
Pro tip.
pro tip: use a pan flute.
I mean, who's gonna like try to assault you or do anything wrong to you when you have a pan flute? You're just walking around with a pan flute. Like, okay. Dude,
What is Yaaarny doing exactly? Why isn't he sitting at the 5-10 table if he's gonna play? He's on the waiting list. He's trying to start deep tables, but he's not sitting at I don't know what he's doing. He's not sitting at a shorthanded 10-20 table, and he's not joining a 5-10 full ring table.
Maybe he's busy listening to us have this awesome discussion.
Yeah, I don't really know what he's doing, man. So Mark C says a point that a lot of noobs I hear are saying. He said anyone who would bet against Negreanu was burning money. So many clowns would play just to play with him versus him specifically. He wouldn't even need to bum hunt. The fun players would race to him. If he was playing Zoom, that might be the case. I don't know. I would assume he should play Zoom, but if he was playing regular tables, he would never get. The table would always fill up. He would never join when a fun player is sitting, because the seed scripters, and if he joined the table, the seed scripters would sit. So he would never get on a table with a fun player if he wasn't playing Zoom.
Cat cameo.
Poker stars are getting back in New Jersey. Would you relocate to Pan? PS. I don't know. I like being by my family, man.
You're playing against such a small player pool.
Yeah, I have some friends that live in New Jersey that have been playing professionally. And
yeah, same here. I have one of my friends that lives there. He's crashing.
does he play PLO or tournaments or?
He plays cash games, like no limit mostly.
Yeah, I mean, apparently the games are most easiest games in the world.
Like his win rate is just like, it's stupid.
I mean, maybe it's like worth checking out. I guess. I mean, I don't know.
The thing is that it's one of those things where there's like a boom for like 1 year, and then the player pool just like the economy just dissipates so quickly because of how highly it's raked, and like I don't know, man. It's not sustainable. Like it's a boom. It's like a cool fad for a while. They're like, oh, online poker's here. Let's play online poker.
Yeah.
And you shoot $50 up, which shoots through the ecosystem, and then once that initial, influx of money is gone, then there's nothing to sustain the economy. Like after that, you're just resulting to the actual player pool, which is fucking New Jersey. Like you have nothing else.
What's the rake like there? I have no idea what it's like.
It's about 1.5 times higher than.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Wow. I wonder how many people are actually living there full time. Do you bet sports? Oh yeah, do you bet sports? You probably do bet sports.
I did about 2 years post UIGA where I pretty much only bet sports.
Wow.
I've cut down the work on it significantly over the past year or so.
Why is that? Just because you're getting older and less degenerate, or what?
No, it was very time consuming to. The problem you have with sports is that you want to bet so much money
Yeah.
on the soft spots that you can get when you're line shopping correctly. But the markets that you want to bet on in those moments are usually maxed out at 500 or 1,000 max bets. So to push those like 3-4% edges that are easy to get with absolutely 5 minutes of research, you need so much capital to be able to actually make a lot of money out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But then you need so many accounts because they just max bet you at 500 or 1K, and it takes way too much shadiness to deal with.
Do you think it's more plus AB to bet on sports in 2+2 or on a website?
Oh, definitely on 2+2.
Yeah.
If you have the problem is that most people that make money in sports, and almost all are betting. If you're gonna use the NFL, the NFL is probably the easiest way to go about it. It's people that bet on the opening lines on Tuesdays, Thursdays. Those are the guys that make money. People that show up on Sundays and want to bet on a game aren't making money. That's just not how it happens. So, usually the guys on 2+2, the high stakes thread, are usually pretty savvy bettors, even if they are just pure gamblers. They'll be betting on Sundays, and by that time the market will have compensated. And the NFL is probably the most efficient market out of all sports right now. So eventually the line will be the real line, and you won't be making a profit. You'll be gambling at that point.
You hear that, guys? Don't bet on sports.
If you do, bet at no vig, so at least you have a pure gamble.
Well, where do can you find no vig on the forums? Don't people usually use some sort of vig calculator or some shit like that?
Well, if you're vouched for on the high stakes thread, you can bet at no vig.
Oh, sounds like the smarter option to do.
Definitely, if you have the 2, 3, 4, or $500 that I don't know what the minimum is actually on that particular thread, but.
Mm-hmm. I'm eating my berries right now. Very excited to eat blueberries. How's your beer over there?
Pretty good.
I thought about doing tequila, but then I realized I'm trying to be on a diet, so I probably shouldn't do tequila right now.
That's my cheat day today.
You're on a diet? You're kidding. No, you're not.
Big time diet.
Are you serious, or are you fucking with me?
No, I'm serious.
What kind of diet are you on?
For me, my diet is only cooking for myself, which involves, when you were talking about your diet earlier, it's pretty similar, actually. It's chicken, fish, red meat, pretty simplistic approach to cooking it, and just vegetables. And in the morning, it's granola, organic 0% Greek yogurt, and berries.
Yeah, very similar. Are you working out throughout the day too?
Yeah.
So, are you trying to? How many meals are you having?
I'm going for the 3 meals plus breakfast, I guess.
Okay. So, 4. So you're kind of getting 2,500 calories ish, something like that.
Yeah, 2,400.
That makes sense. What kind of workouts are you doing?
Right now it's mostly free weights and cardio. I'm trying to burn some fat before I get back into the normal routine I was going into.
So kind of after your cardio and stuff, you probably left at about 1,900, 2,000 calories, which is probably going to help you definitely lean up.
Yeah, that's the point right now is to lean up and then go from there.
Yeah. I'm kind of at you don't eat much carbs then, sounds like.
No, I'm trying to cut them out. I mean, just to cut the fat out.
You're going to, man, for me, I cut out carbs for 2 weeks and I lost 10 pounds. I was at 185 and I was at 175. I'm just what
the... But then you add in this on cheat day.
Yeah, it's true. It's a very unhealthy. In theory, the juice on sports betting is ridiculous. Kind of like horse rating, 18%. Oh yeah, there's fantasy draft sites like DraftKings worth it. I don't play daily fantasy sports. I have a lot of friends that do. Stinger, Brian Hastings, one of my better friends, plays every single day. I don't know. What do you think about those sites?
Funny story about Brian Hastings. I went to play a deuce to seven triple draw event 3 years ago at the World Series, and I sat down at the table. It was me, him, Matt Glantz, Barry Greenstein, or someone else, and basically they spend like the first entire 3 orbits trying to figure out who I am online in the deuce to seven community. Which I find hilarious. So at first, the first orbit, I'm like, okay, this is funny, so I'll just play it, cool and not say anything. And then after one orbit, I just like start laughing out loud, and I'm like, hey guys, like, I don't play this game. Like, I actually don't know how to announce to the dealer that I don't want any more cards.
Dude.
And Ryan just looks at me and is like, nice try. But seriously, who are you online? So they both keep on gossiping amongst themselves, completely ignoring me. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, like, I seriously don't know how to play this game. Like,
were you playing online at the time and at any of the high stakes games or anything like that?
I mean, I was playing the 8 game, which I mean, I had put in some work, but I've never played live before that. Like, that wasn't a live, but I hadn't played any of the deuce to seven only tables outside of like 10-20 when I first started playing.
Was this like a 10K event or something? 5K event?
It was like a 2,500 or something.
Do you play that on your own?
Yeah, I ended up final tabling as well.
Dude, what? How are you the best? You might be how does it feel to be the best? I mean, I don't know. I mean,
it feels pretty damn good.
God damn, man. I'm you got my respect, man. You got my respect. Emil says, do you guys have nice cars? Do you have a nice car?
No, I don't. I don't actually have a car right now.
You live in a city or Montreal?
I live in the middle of downtown here. So
are you friends with Martin? Martin Bradstreet?
Yeah,
Alexi?
I haven't seen Martin in ages. Martin is like, we go back like 5 years. Like, when I first started playing PLO, I was asking Martin questions like, hey, 4 cards, this shit's stupid, please help me.
Yeah.
And yeah, Martin and me, like, I actually was probably one of the first persons that was like, hey Martin, please move to Montreal, I love you. And he came here, but
he was living in Vancouver before that, right?
Well, when this was going on is when he was actually still back in Australia.
Ooh. Okay.
But it's crazy how, like, his music career is just taken off, and then you kind of lose touch because I'm traveling a lot, or at least was.
Yeah, he came to record with his group in Chicago, and he stayed at my house. Him and the group.
Oh fuck, that was you. Yeah, I remember him posting on Twitter that he was looking for a place to stay, and then he was talking to someone. I didn't remember that was you.
Yeah. So, and I got to see him in action. I was like, what the fuck, man? He was like so sick. I haven't watched many people on the piano, but this is the best piano I've ever seen in my life. Like, I was starting to play the piano and I was amazed. I was like, holy shit.
Martin's the man, though. He
really is cool.
I don't know. I have like this one story I want to tell, but I don't know if I can.
Is it a drug story? Yeah. Okay. Don't tell the story. Probably. Martin might love raging. Well, you know AJ, obviously.
One time I smoked weed in high school. That was crazy. You
know AJ Phoenix, right?
Yeah, obviously. AJ's the man, too.
He's the person who got me addicted to drugs for a temporary time period in my life.
I can see that happening.
He's such a bad influence.
You can see his demeanor. He has, like, that fur coat on and these crazy, like, accessories. You're just like, this guy does drugs.
He had a leather coat at this time. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, you want to try some? I was like, oh, well, fuck it, whatever.
Every time
what's the worst that can happen?
It's funny, I talk to, like, we have, like, mutual friends, and sometimes we'll be on Skype calls, and he'll just hop in the Skype call and be like, yo, dude, you weren't at Martin's show last time. He just gives me shit every time. Like,
oh, because he was in Montreal. Do you ever see him there?
I haven't seen him in ages, that's what I'm saying.
God damn, man. Are you friends with Escobar as well?
Yeah, Escobar's a man, too.
Escobar's funny, dude. Where we, oh, you mentioned a screen name earlier, and you thought it was me, or I thought it was Escobar. Rim Natov Forever. Do you actually know who that is?
Rim Natov?
You think that's me?
I think it's you, man. I don't know how you can be in America and not fucking play online poker. It's unbelievable.
You can play on Check Euro sites, Bovada, Black Chip,
Yeah, okay.
Party Poker, 888 Poker,
Like,
iPoker.
Joe Ingram, you're friends with your podcast to go play online poker against Yaaarny.
Wait, what?
I see what you're doing.
You think I'm playing it? You think I'm Rim Natal forever?
Rim
Fuck would I play a name screen called Rim Natal forever for? Who is that though? Seriously, who is that? I want to know.
I don't fucking know.
You fucking know who it is. Tell me who it is. You do know who it is. This is sick. You really do.
I think it's you.
You do not think it's me.
I mean, I think it'd be funny if it was you.
You do not think that Rim Natal forever is me. I think it's Escobar.
How is that possible?
I think it's Escobar. Plays a very similar style to Escobar.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I mean, playing in America on Stars, really?
Could be Escobar. I don't know. He did make a thread in NBG about multi-accounting. I mean...
Yeah, I mean, I definitely wouldn't put the multi-accounting thing past him, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who it is.
I don't know. One thing's for sure is he hasn't been playing recently.
Rim Natal forever?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't appear very good, so I hope I'm not him.
Yeah. He hasn't been showing up, so maybe he got beat up.
Oh, Izzledrin said he busted his account.
It's possible.
He told me that. He's like, I busted the guy's account. He told me he had no money left.
Correct.
And I wouldn't play Izzledrin heads up ever, so it definitely was not me.
Yeah, Izzledrin's scary.
He's fucking scary. Isn't he scary?
He is scary. Even his name looks scary, man.
I know. He's a beast, man. He's a fucking beast. I love him. Very modest guy. Joey, I have a small girl. Oh, I have a car. Nice car. I have a debatable nice car. I have the same car as Lafort. We both have M3s.
Wow.
BMWs.
Look at you. Like, the sentence, I have the same car as Lafort. Like, you just roll that off your tongue like it's nothing.
Wow, that's pretty cool when you think about it from that standpoint. I do have the same car as Lafort.
You're so cool.
No, Lafort's cooler, though. Joey, I have a small girl, 180... What? I have a small girl, 180 pounds. How can I convince her to gain weight?
No way. You didn't write that.
You didn't write that. How can I convince her to gain weight? I mean, you gotta start cooking for her, probably. Cook really bad shit, though.
Yeah. No, stick to bacon, dude.
Bacon's good. I've been eating bacon. I've been eating that actually in the morning. Well, it might be because it's been really good for my workouts. I feel like when I eat bacon, eggs, and sausage, and then I work out an hour and a half after, and I feel like I'm getting such good workouts. But I'm doing basketball a lot too. So, like today, I played 5 hours of basketball. Obviously,
It's gonna suck. It's gonna start getting cold here. No more basketball.
well, can't I go inside? You can't play inside.
Oh, I had a court like fucking 2 blocks away.
You play basketball now?
Yeah.
Oh,
I use my height to my advantage.
how tall are you?
6'2".
Oh, I'm probably a bit taller than you then.
Wow, crushed.
I know. How much do you weigh? 172?
182.
We're like the same fucking, like the same exact thing. Except I'm a little bit less than 182, sadly now, so we're actually not the same body type. But
As you can see it, and give you guys a little tour. You got the football jerseys up here.
those NFL or CFL?
NFL. Are you fucking crazy?
Dude, I don't fucking know. You live in Canada, man.
The fuck is the CFL?
I was in Vancouver. There was no one at Super Bowl when I went there. No?
No, it's
Who's
not
your
how it
favorite-
works.
Who's your favorite football team?
The Rams. Unfortunately.
What?
I don't know. I grew up in like the era of like greatest show on turf.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Kurt Warner and Terry Holt, Marshall Falk.
You played Madden back then, and it was just like
Very true.
they
Well,
played-
Brandy Moss was with the Rocket Catch. He was popular in that game too, and you live in Minnesota.
They emulated the same style that was popular in the game, which was cool. It was just like, hey, go route, throw it up, what's up?
I mean, I like the Dante Pepper, Randy Moss go route in Madden a little bit better than. I mean, Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt. Torrey Holt had like pretty good speed, but
This shit was Michael Vick running back
Oh, that was that was awesome. Then
you get the work done on a go route.
Or you rocket catch Brian Finner in that one too as well.
Because in that game, the safeties would only run back 35 yards, and then they would stop. So you'd run work done on a go route, and then the safeties would stop at 35 yards. The work done would keep on running.
Well, that was Madden. I loved that Madden.
99 power. So he would throw that shit 70 yards, no problem on his back foot.
I gotta show this page Daniel sent me. He sent me a 165-pound tumbler thing, and it's all girls above 165, and these girls are kind of sexy, dude.
I ain't clicking that.
I'm watching it on the stream right now. These girls are kind of sexy. I mean, there's a dude right here, but whatever, it's fine. We got love for guys. But this girl weighed 281 pounds, and now she weighs 165. Oh, that's kind of... Dude, I gotta check this out later, man. This is my page.
Wow, this is my dog's first live stream, man. So excited.
Yo, dog, what's up? Did you post them in the 2+2 thread?
No, I didn't.
How do you not post your everyone's posting their animal in that thread?
Look towards the camera.
How do you not post little man in the
little
thread?
Girl. So girl.
Yeah. Brady DeMoss. Mike Jones, how old are you? You must be like 18 or something if you're talking about Brady DeMoss. That's like 09 or something. 010, 011, 012. So what do you do all day over there? Do you have like a group of people you hang out with? Do you have a girl you hang out with?
Got mad peeps that I hang out with.
Yeah. Is that true?
No.
It's not true?
No, dude, I have no friends, just my dog, man. It's really lonely.
Is that true?
No.
What the fuck? I don't know, man. You never know.
I don't know, dude. Like, I spend so much time, like, traveling, and then I come back here, and then it's, like, reestablishing a lot of connections. It's kind of weird, like, to call people after, like, 6 months you haven't seen them and be like, hey, like, you want to hang out? And
that's one of the things I try to figure out how to get better at is networking, because obviously, you know, when you're at play poker, most of your friends you don't see very often. They live in all over the world. So it's kind of like, how do you decide who you want to build a relationship with more than another person? How do you keep in touch the best? You know, it's like, yeah, it's always tricky. It's always interesting for me to try to...
it's actually funny because, like, some of my go-tos for, like, dinner dates and shit like that are girls that live, like, 2,000 kilometers from where I'm living right now. So
yeah. That's kind of how it goes. Do you have a lot of European girlfriends, girls, whatever you want to call them?
Yeah, friends everywhere.
All over the world?
I guess, yeah. I mean, when you travel everywhere, you don't really have a choice. Like, at first you travel and you're like, okay, everything's cool. Then you go to the same place the second time and you're like, okay, like, if I'm going to be doing this, I need some sort of, like, support system. I need some sort of, you know, friend circle. I need to establish myself, you know, like, so... You know, going through the circuit, you know, year after year, eventually you kind of get to meet everybody and do the ins and outs.
So you find like is there like cliques of people that are like all friends with each other in the tournament world, like when they go travel and stuff like that, or is it more?
Yeah, there definitely is like specific groups. I can't really speak for North America because I don't really go there anymore because of the tax situation in Canada right now. So I mostly travel to Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Almost exclusively, actually. And that's mostly, like, nationality oriented. Like, you'll have Canadians, French Canadians, like, two different groups, I guess. You have, you know, Germans, then, like, you have the Russians that you never see because they don't speak any English. They don't give a fuck. You know, which is also exemplified in their playstyle.
That's true.
And, the rest kind of sort of blends together because they're smaller communities overall.
Are you in like the French Canadian? You said you hang out with some Germans, I believe you told me one time.
Yeah, it's somewhere in between like the French Canadians and the Germans, or would be like the closest friends that I have in the poker community. Like strategy wise, definitely more the French Canadians, like Pass and French Dog.
French Dog.
But
it's Pascal Francois.
Yes.
I think I follow him on Twitter.
Online.
Yeah, I follow him on Twitter. It's cool. I like French Dog, man. French Dog seems like does French Dog have a girlfriend?
Yes, he does.
I would never have a girlfriend if I was French dog. I gotta be honest with you. If I was French dog, I would never have a girlfriend.
You know, that's like the 10th time I've heard that in my life.
Yeah, I can understand. Yeah, I just wouldn't. Who's his girlfriend? Is she like known person? A secret?
She is very known. I'll link you. I'll link you guys on Twitter.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm creeping them right now. I'm just gonna let you link me. Kara Scott? I don't know. I'm naming names right now. Is Jason high right now? Maybe. He might be. Let's see this girl's Twitter page. I should have had you on for an official podcast. That way I could have asked you. I could have actually gotten some questions here. I will have you on. I'll have you back on for an official.
What was I gonna like actually answer? I don't know anything about PLO, dude.
No, that we don't. It doesn't. It's not. We don't talk about PLO, dude. There's literally nothing PLO we discuss.
I can't fucking link it for some reason on my browser.
Just tell me what the
Electric Alizé.
Oh, I've seen her before. Didn't she live in Miami or something?
Yeah.
Why have I seen her name? I think I used to follow her or something. How did French Dog and her meet?
They known each other for a while. They were like both playing tennis and shit.
Oh yeah, French Dog used to be a boss at tennis, right?
Yeah.
What a boss French Dog is, dude. Look at this motherfucking guy. What a beast. Does she play poker too?
She does. Yeah, she's starting to get into it.
Oh boy, here we go.
No, but it's one of those things that you get the joy back. You know, like when you started playing poker, how enthusiastic you were about it.
Yeah.
And how cool you thought it was. Like when you see other people like playing I saw her play her first tournament in Prague last year, in I guess December of last year, and it's fun to like ask people questions about like, hey, how did your tournament go? Like, you know, how was your table and stuff like that to people who play the tournament for the first time because you know, for me who's been playing for like 10 years, you know, it's rare that you get that enthusiasm and that, you know, that joy of still playing poker. Although I still really enjoy playing poker compared to most of my
people around you. Well, I think it's also you probably should play PLO. PLO is way more like I love playing poker too. Like
yeah, because you like being all in all the time because you're a fucking degenerate. And I am too. So we're cool.
I'm not sure if I'm a big degenerate anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay.
As sad as that might be.
Yeah, but you're just a closet degenerate.
I really am not sure. What the fuck is Yaaarny doing? Why does he keep popping on tables? I don't understand what he's doing. He just keeps popping on tables randomly. Is that like some weird script or something? Oh, he's playing again. Oh no, he's playing. Okay, Yaaarny's in. Let's get back on it. Joe, do you think there's correlation between being tall and a successful player? Since all the guys on high stakes are over 6 foot, I don't think Phil's that tall. Laforte's under 6 foot. Ansky, Stinger's under 6 foot for sure. Dangness under 6 foot. Williams play high stakes. Good point. Yaaarny, there's no way Yaaarny's short. Yeah, I'm disproving that theory, unfortunately. Ilios, there's no way that guy's tall. Fucking idiot, Ilios. Uh-oh, we might get a heads up between Jeans and Yaaarny. Have you seen Jeans in person?
I have not. I might have actually.
I just want to know if he looks like as big of a boss in person as he actually is in real life, as he like looks on pictures. We got a 10-20 starting here, guys. So,
I mean, I assume there was one night that I got really drunk with Illyries, and he was there with all the other Finnish PLO guys, so I assumed
they all look alike.
There, but I was very under the weather.
I believe it.
Yeah. Actually, that night, French Dog got his shoes stolen on the beach and then sold back to him after. Okay, so if you guys have never been to Barcelona, there's like these, how do I put it? Okay, I said nothing racist.
Oh! Really? Okay, continue on. We know what you're talking about. It's okay, go ahead. TJO, what's up, buddy?
So there's some people on the beach that what they do is they basically just steal shit or sell you weed and sell you drugs. That's it. So basically, the guy steals his shoes and then comes back 45 minutes later and then tries to sell him back his shoes. And he's like, fuck you, dude, give me back my shoes.
Wow. So Yaaarny's back
Imagine the audacity. Like,
playing Jeans heads up. There's a big pot brewing here. A big bet. Yaaarny bet pot in the river. 918 into 918. Jeans is in the tank. This isn't going to go well for Yaaarny, I'm sure. Ask Jason how it feels to be one of the few people LaForte follows and how it affects how he wakes up in the morning.
well, that's funny because I just read the thing and now I feel bad for not following LaForte.
You don't follow LaForte? I love following LaForte.
I think I unfollowed him because I couldn't deal with like the shirtless pictures.
Yeah, his face is his main profile. Yeah, he says that he tries to keep it under 100 followers too.
Yeah, it actually comes. I have like an excuse because there's an MSNL community on 2+2 that was formed like I don't know 12 years ago or something on MIRC, and part of that community has dissipated over the years. But I've known LaForte through that for numbers of years. We've never been close or even interacted that much, but through mutual friends of people, like Martin, Alexei Mardov, CTS.
Fucking CTS runs so good. #1 best player in the world right now.
Yeah. Tommy Button. Like there's a few like big guys that ran through there, I guess, and LaForte was part of that community, so we have a lot of mutual friends. So I assume that's why he follows me, and that keeps me going day to day.
Motivates you to be a better person, doesn't it?
Yeah. Start shredding that weight, going into the
hell yeah, man.
Going to the gym, channeling to my inner LaForte at the time.
Go in there and drink 25 gallons of water a day and eat 100 meals.
I don't know how he does it. He's just such a fucking beast.
I know, he really is. I love LaForte, man. They did some interview with some poker listings. They did some like Follower Friday, and they said, "Who inspires you?" I said, "The only person in the world that inspires me is LaForte." He inspires me to be a better person. Chirac, Joe, how do I fix my chat on my other computer? It keeps saying loading but never loads. I'm actually not sure, unfortunately. Yaaarny all in, top left. First Jeans, Latesky in the tank right now. Three-handed Latesky, Yaaarny, and Jeans 89. Call, we're gonna get a big pot here. Queen 9-2, all in. Call. Oh no. Oh no. No. What the fuck? I guess.
Hey, what?
So Jeans squeezed. Latesky called with Queen Jack 10-3. Jeans went all in. Yaaarny back 4-bet kings. Yaaarny goes all in with aces. So Latesky called the 3-bet with Queen Jack 10-3 with 10-3 diamonds, and then he called the back. He called the 4-bet too. I guess that's.
Yeah. I guess once you call the 3-bet, you kind of like.
Yeah.
Keep calling.
Yeah. I mean, that's not the best hand to do that with, but he won the hand, so maybe he knows something that we don't know. TJO, what's up? He says, Jason, you doing the PLO grind? Yeah, Jason's on the PLO grind, man. Working hard, trying to be the best. Is KFC an effective tool for bulking? I don't fucking know. I'm not gaining any weight. I'm literally the last person to ask about bulking. I can't even put any weight. I go to the gym and play basketball for 5 hours. But I love basketball so much. You play a lot? You play a lot of basketball?
Not these days, but
no.
Anytime I can get a chance to go when the court's like not fucking full with people, try to go get in a decent session.
Yeah.
That's my go-to when I was a kid. It's like still like the best thing I can do. Like when I'm
basketball.
I mean, you give me the choice between like a treadmill or
basketball. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even fucking close. Like I'll just go. That's the thing I like the most is like when nobody's on the court. If I can go there at like 8 or 7 in the morning or something.
Well, that's when I usually play. I usually play by myself for the most part, and I play a lot of one-on-one games.
I can run around and not have.
Yep.
Like I love playing pickup games if I'm in the mood for it, but
Yeah.
most of the time when I do it, it's just like for cardio and running around.
That's why you can join a 24-hour gym, because that way, if like my gym has 2 full courts and 4 half courts, that way you can go there and kind of play on your own speed. If you want to play with someone else, you play with somebody else, but you can kind of just shoot. Why are there 3 5-10 full ring tables running? Doesn't make sense. Lavallee looks like a guy that scraps. Give us a scrapping story and a Jungle Man impression.
A Jungle Man impression.
We love Jungle Man. Dankness did a good Jungle Man impression. So ever since then, we've been spoiled, and we really want Jungle Man impressions on here.
Oh, wow, man, I can't even.
You can't begin to describe Jungle Man, huh?
I don't know. Like I don't. Okay, it's trying to be like somewhat politically correct here, I guess. I can't go like full retard. So I can't really do like the whole Jungle Man phase, but I don't know, man. He's a piece of work. I can't even come close to imitating that. No chance.
Okay. You can try, though. We like effort. A for effort and F for effort currently, but you can get up there.
Yeah, I would much rather make fun of someone that I've actually like interacted with and don't like. And
Like
then
who?
you're gonna ask me, okay, then who?
Like who? Of course I'm gonna ask you that.
I don't know.
You got no shots to fire. Hey, buddy. You got no shots out there in your gun today.
Biggest shots of fire. I don't know.
Emil says, Joey, do you have a job or just play poker? I've been playing poker for about 7 years. 7 years I've been playing poker, correct. 7 years. I work for FedEx Shack. I did not work for FedEx Shack. Do you know Shack?
Shack?
Shack? Do you know Shack?
No.
Oh, I don't even know fucking Shack. I don't know. Yaaarny, big bet on the river here. Oh, shit. That's not good. Oh, he snap went all in. Yaaarny, go to bed. Go to bed, Yaaarny. Fuck. Do you play a lot with TJOO?
Not really that much. We like table started a few times in the
Okay.
past like 2 weeks or something. So
Yeah.
he was asking if I played. And
We like TJ. He's a regular in chat. Friend of the podcast. Fake or real? Ooh, fake
he
or real.
seems to know what he's doing.
Yeah, he's been starting a lot of tables. He doesn't work for FedEx anymore. He works for the American. What's Yaaarny tanking with here? Queen Jack? Maybe Queen Jack. I think he's going to fold Queen Jack. He has to fold Queen Jack here.
Did he have
Calls.
to get the tables going?
Yeah, he had Queen 8. That makes sense. Yeah, that was a really bad call by Yaaarny. Wow, what a sick fucking hand, dude. Do you see this hand on the 10-20 deep table? $7,500 pot. So Latetsky, Yaaarny opens button, Queen 10-8-3.
I'm watching it right now. I just opened it.
Yeah, I'll read the action anyway. Latesky 3 bets, King, 10-5, double suited kings. Flop, Queen, Jack, 8, 2 clubs. Latesky flops open and straight draw, and backdoor quad draw, and Yaaarny flops top and bottom pair. Turns a queen. Yaaarny makes a full house, second nuts. Latesky bets half pot. Yaaarny calls, river, the fucking king. Latesky checks. Yaaarny bets about, I think he bet about half. He bet 2, 4, 20.
I mean, like having Queen 8 there is a lot better than having Queen Jack because, like, most of the combos that Latesky's going to be bluffing with there, it's going to be King Jack combos. But still, it's pretty ambitious with this stack.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, even King Jack. I don't think he's gonna bluff Queen Jack. I mean, I just.
No, I'm saying if you're in Yaaarny's shoes.
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. That's probably why he was taking so long with that. God, it's so sick, dude.
He has the best bluff catcher in his range there. Outside of like, yeah, he's the best bluff catcher in his range, definitely.
Oh, painful. The guy snap check jams. Oh my gosh. Oh, fuck. Joe, who is CTS?
Seriously?
Sorry, Billy. I don't know who you are. I don't recognize you, but I like you. But CTS is CTS, man. Cole South, the fucking #1 online poker player in the world at 6max PLO right now. Vanessa Selbst impression. Is Vanessa Selbst as unpleasant in person as she appears to be on TV? Is she?
No, it's one of those things where I don't know. It might be just my filter for like people I like or dislike. She's obviously very opinionated, and she might be slightly hard-headed to have a conversation with. If you're trying to hammer home like a point, but in most cases she's pleasant and nice to hang out with, and she's sarcastic and funny, which I like in people.
Interesting.
I like people that can shoot the shit and say what they're thinking, and I'd much rather have someone who's a little bit too outspoken than the other side of the spectrum that's holding back and you're not contributing anything outside of the norm.
That makes sense.
So in that regard, as a person, I appreciate her. I can understand, and she also understands, how people perceive her based on like the coverage in the media. That goes without saying, but it's part of
not in the most positive way for sure.
It's part of the marketing tool that's also been used,
to
Vanessa Selbst, anti-hero. She's the Alexa of live poker.
Is that how she's perceived by other regs in the community though?
Being
how
do you mean?
Disliked? Because he's
I mean, I guess it depends who you ask, right? Because like someone can have a really bad interaction with her because they can't deal with someone who is opinionated and has a hard time, like is very hard-headed about certain things. So I guess it depends what kind of person you are.
I think I'd like her. She's my #1 crush in poker, by the way. She's a very big fan of reverse blockers, and she plays PLO. I'm in love with her.
After Lauren playing, right?
No, LK. LK's not my. I had to pause there for a second. I didn't think about exactly what I've told you recently, but LK, no, I don't. I mean, LK's cool, but I don't think I have a crush on her. Vanessa Selbst, I have a crush on though. Nice hand, poker sim. Yeah, I feel bad for Yaaarny, dude. This isn't looking good. He should go to bed. He should not be playing right now. Crash Whips, what's up, puppy? Do you think gay poker players have it harder than lesbian poker players? Yes. Although basing that off nothing. Dankness, what's up, bro? My boy, Dank Daddy. Dankness does the best Jungle Man impression ever. What do you think of Dankness's game? Oh, okay. Interesting.
I don't know. He plays 4 cards.
He plays 4 cards.
That's a good thing. That's a good start. You should stick to 4 cards. Don't get into 5 or 3 or 2.
Is there 5? Oh, they have 5, right? I heard there's 6. There's a game called 6 card.
4 is the one for you, buddy.
Have you ever seen this 6 card PLO?
I've actually played 6 card PLO live, but I've never seen it online.
They have it on full tilt, I guess. You get 6 fucking cards. That's crazy. 6 cards. 6. I don't even know what I mean.
I mean, 4 cards is already dumb enough. How fucking close to the equities run. I can't even imagine 6 cards.
I know. That's like insane. I saw that and I was like, wait, 6? You get 6? What do you mean 6 cards? You get 2 extra? It just seems ridiculous. Yaaarny gonna lose another pot? No. Fuck. Please be calling a flush draw, Yaaarny. Bottom left. Bet turn. Flush gets there in the river. Also pairs the board. Oh. Nice hand. Wonder what he has.
I'm not firing shots. I'm just
You know what? You know why Lex played all those hands, right? Because Dankness said he was terrible and he didn't know how to play PLO. That's why Lex went on a 150k heater, because fucking Dankness told me he didn't know how to play PLO.
No, but I heard Dankness say that I was taking a shot at 1020 because I was running good at 2.5. Running up that bankroll.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, he did say that, didn't he?
On the stream, yeah.
He did say that. Dank goes to the barber and asks for the Selbst. Are you switching over to PLO from tourneys? You've been playing PLO for a while, man. Oh yeah, Dangus, you just joined the stream. Yeah, he's been playing PLO. Did you play it a couple years ago?
Yeah, I played about a year ago. I guess I started like 3 years ago.
Yeah, I remember playing with you.
When PLO kind of started, and I played for like a year. I guess what was high stakes back then, and then kind of played live for 2 years in a row. Now I'm back home, so trying to get back to the online grind. There's nothing else that really makes sense outside of PLO right now in the online sphere of things. No limit edges are really small. Tournaments are stupid and absurdly small. So
thank God.
PLO seems the way that the community is going, especially with Yaaarny bets that are creating this fucking frenzy.
Thank God you don't play tournaments anymore. Or you do play tournaments, but you don't play online tournaments, so we can have you on here.
Just a live shit so I can like keep...
We can have you on here, man.
Just to make enough money to give back to guys, like top tier players like Dankness, and Dankness.
Okay. That's funny. I love Dankness. Dankness is my boy, man. I love Dankness. I feel like me and Dankness...
I like this Shakul guy who says, "What are your thoughts on $50 bills?" Like that's just like that's too good. I'm gonna pass on that one because it's too good of an alley-oop for like just like going crazy like ADZ style.
What does that mean?
I mean, I don't know. You can tool off so hard on the "What are your thoughts on $50 bills?" shit.
Is that a thing though in Canada or something?
Yeah, it's huge in Canada.
Is it the green one?
Oh.
What's the
$100 bills smell like maple syrup?
I've had a lot of $100 Canadian bills in my life. I know. I went to the dentist and I paid it in $100 bills.
You went to the dentist.
I gave her $25K in cash. Said, "Here you go."
What the fuck?
My teeth look slightly different than they used to look back in the day, kid. My Vancouver dentist loves me though, that's for sure. Yeah. I know. Rough life. Dankness and the man. Dankness is the man. Dankness is the man. Don't be fucking hating on Dank. You got no love for Dankness. We got no love for you, Jason, okay?
Fuck.
Dankness is our guy. MR2. M2 R2. What's up, bro? Morning coffee. What's up, Poppy? Welcome, welcome. You must be in Philippines or something, right? Morning coffee. You see this guy in NVG who said, "This is my confession," Usher style?
Oh, that was fucked up.
I know, that's really fucked up, isn't it? He scammed like 200. I guess he's answering questions now. 52. Should I start him on podcast?
I think you should.
I probably should, shouldn't I? I did that Michael Borovitz guy.
What was that?
The airport scammer. He was on he had 800,000 view thread, and it was ridiculous. He basically would go to airport and scam people for money. He would ask them for money to get home.
That was like the super busto version where it's like, "Give me money for a cab or something."
It was like, "Give me money for a plane ticket to get home," or something like that. And he'd scammed a lot of people. Man, we got some action heat up.
I just want to watch that podcast now.
Yeah, I mean, the first part is 2 parts. The first part's him telling a story that he told in the thread, and the second part's me asking him questions. And I'm kind of playing like the mediator or the fucking counselor or the therapist or some bullshit like that. And then at the end of it, he told me that he thinks that he could scam. I'd give him money if he asked me for money. And I told him that I wouldn't give you money if you asked me for fucking money, dude. So, Yak, what's up, bro? Joey, I need ship me some run good. I agree. I'm off to bed, 5 a.m. here. Thanks for the great This is a live stream, not a podcast technically. But I'll see you, Ross. Nice seeing you, buddy. Thanks for coming out, man.
That guy's post. What are my thoughts on the 24/7 go-kart paintball places? Is it better than sex with a black girl? Marginally close.
feel like I'm birthing a whole entire language out there for people to use when they like play live poker now, or when they talk to people. It's about like BGGGTO, Sims nonstop, running Sims on everything.
I don't see the BGG thing catching on, but that's just me. Like, I can support you guys. I'll wear the T-shirt if I get one. I'm not like I'll wear the fuck out of that T-shirt.
Is BGGGTO?
Yeah, I will wear the fuck out of that T-shirt. It's one of those things. Like, if it's just letters and you're like two guys and you just cross each other on the street, you're just like, yeah. That's what's up.
Oh, that'd actually be a good point if you wore it during the series. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, that's that shit.
No, that's like perfect time to market that shit.
That's true. Megatron says, how'd your fantasy team do last week? I hate fantasy football. I'm fucking not even, I don't even want to play that. Do you play fantasy basketball?
Play fantasy football, that's it.
Do you play fantasy basketball, though?
No.
Come on, man. Join the fantasy fucking basketball league, dude.
We ain't about that shit in Canada.
Do you not watch NBA?
I do, only when I'm betting on it.
Fucking degenerate. God damn. It's okay, puppy. It's okay.
Sometimes you gotta DJ it up. Right, Dangus?
Stop firing shots.
I'm not even firing shots. That's just like, I'm trying to find middle ground between me and him.
Is Lavallee straight? Are you straight? You're straight. Are you bisexual? You're straight, right?
I'm as straight. I am only bisexual for Joe. That's it.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm in.
For like the milking.
Yeah.
That's what got me.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, the milking dance.
Yeah.
That one's awesome. I'm really glad I was wearing like the worst outfit I've ever worn in my life in that thing. I look like fucking donk in that. It's Lavallee straight. Maybe Shaq might like you. Joe, what do you think about shipping Asian girls? I love Asian girls. I'm a confirmed Asian belt holder. Do you do daily leagues? No, I don't play daily fantasy sports, no. Uh-oh, Ansky leading the river after he called two pot-sized bets. The backdoor flush draw misses, but the straight draw gets there. Boom. God, dude, Ansky, man, what a fucking...
Got him. Ansky's the man, you can't fuck with him.
10-9-8-2, bam. Bam, 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 done.
Man, imagine if he was watching the stream right now. He's just tanking the river, and I'm like this.
He might be.
No, don't do that.
He might be, you never know. Is the delay longer than usual? I think it might be, actually, yeah. I think my new favorite quote is "Show me the receipts." Yeah, anytime you ever meet someone who tells you they win at poker or they're a winning player, you always go, "Show me the receipts." Like, show me proof that you have money. Like, show me proof of this, that you're a winning poker player.
Like, no, my reply is always like, "No, you don't."
No, you don't win.
No.
Well, if it's like a fishy player, yeah. Oh. I imagine in live poker, everyone tells you that they win money at poker. God, I can't even imagine dealing with the bullshit in live poker and people tell you things like that. Have you got the big three, Joe? What's that mean? Korean, Japanese, Chinese. Big three. Yes, I may have the big three. How much?
We're getting the straight thugging power rankings right now.
Straight thug power rankings?
Yeah, we're getting that in the chat.
Who's a thug exactly in PLO? I don't see any thugs in PLO, that's for sure. How'd you choose your 2+2 avatar?
It was the video for Ghost Ride the Whip, which was the thing, I guess, in the States for a while. And it's the perfect time where it seems like they're shooting a video for a music video, and it looks like a random guy just walks in front of in front of the camera and just goes like.
Pretty sure I remember your avatar for like my entire 2+2 existence. Someone was like, "Avatar's awesome."
Yeah, it's crazy. Like the amount of people that meet me in real life and are like, "Man, I thought you were black." It's just.
Yeah, I mean, I thought you were like black too. I didn't think you looked like this. But I mean, I knew what you looked like because I like had you on Facebook a long time ago. But I would have assumed you were black going into it or something like that, a bit more ghetto. Although I have an Asian woman, so people probably assume I'm Asian somehow. Even though I'm clearly Asian.
With the amount of hands you played in 1 month.
I know, that's true. I'm ready.
That's not racist. That's a compliment to Asian people out there. Just so we're clear. Hey.
No racist.
Don't ruin my political career over this video, please.
Are you trying to be a political something?
Fuck no, man. That'll be ruined from day one. People got footage.
Oh, we got the receipts. Okay, I got the receipts. That makes sense.
Yeah, always got the receipts.
I got the receipts on you, kid.
I ain't running for Congress anytime soon.
I got the receipts on you. Oh boy. Give Jason a beat. Let him freestyles. You want a beat?
No, fuck no.
Dude, I did a sick freestyle earlier today.
There's no chance that happened.
I did a sick freestyle with the big girls earlier today. Yaaarny bet the river. He's probably not going to win the channel, I'm guessing.
Can't do it. If the Soros watches this, it'll punch me in the face.
Oh. Why? You can try, though. How do you get better? You got to get better. You got to try.
Yeah, you don't get better by practicing on live streams and making a fool out of yourself.
Yeah, fair point.
Number one rule about freestyling, I'm pretty sure it just got established right here.
No, I'm not going to follow it. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep freestyling. I'm going to enjoy it. Where are all these people coming from so late? What we got? 93? Nice. Not bad. Blaze it. FGTS. Dude, I might be going to bed, man. I'm tired, bro. I've been awake for... Actually, I haven't been like that long. But I'm going to go to bed, probably.
I think I might be ready for some action at this point.
Dude, hop in the action, man. Hope you do well. Got receipt. Lottie rate me for 20 buy-ins at 3K hands. Yeah, sounds like a Lottie. Joey, what's up, kid? I bought you eatslatepiolo.com. Nice. Cool website. I'm a professional web developer. Anything you want to build, hit me up, man. I'll do it all free. Your podcast has given me 5K run good. Whoa, shit. Matt Cook, add me on Twitter. I need you. I need you, sir. I need you right now for my website. Thank you, puppy. Eat Sleep PLO, is that true? Nice. Yeah, all right, man. Thanks for joining me on here, my friend.
All right.
I'll talk to you on Skype or Facebook very soon. Guys, everyone that came in, thanks for tuning in. I gotta go to bed. Dankness, Sean, Server, Matt, TJO, Whitey Prod, Matt Campbell, Russell Garrett, Ben, Hellstrip, Rems, Shaq, Yak, Jason. We'll be back tomorrow, man. Peace out, buddy. Adios.